welcome to the video. Thank you so much for watching. Today I am talking about Ikea. If you subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, you probably know I definitely love Ikea. It is one of my all-time favorite stores, especially for furniture and home decor related items. So today I am talking about my top 10 Ikea picks under $10. These are going to range from home organization to home decor. These are all things that I currently own and have owned for quite some time. They are tried and true products. These picks I feel like are things that are specifically unique to Ikea, and you're not going to be able to easily find similar products on like Amazon or in other stores, especially at the price point that you can get them at Ikea. With all that being said, here are my top 10 Ikea products under $10. First up, I am talking about this drawer organizer right here. If you watch my videos, you have probably seen these in a lot of my content, and I get a fair amount of questions over on Instagram where I get all of my drawer organizers from that are in my desk drawers. This is a STOJA, and these are $2.99 a piece. I own like 5 of these, I think, and like I said, I use them to organize all of my desk drawers. They are made specifically to fit inside the Alex drawers that are from Ikea. I think they specifically work really well for desk and craft and office supplies organizations because of the different dividers. These obviously fit really nicely for pens and pencils. And again, these are only $2.99. So I think that is a great deal for such a hard-working, really good organization piece. Next, I'm going to talk about these throw pillows. This is called a Fjadrar. Anyway, these are really nice quality throw pillows. They have a few different sizes, but this 20 by 21 I think is like a standard throw pillow size. I like these ones particularly because they are filled with like the down feathers. So when you have them on your furniture, they just look so fluffy and fancy, and you can do the pillow chopping method to them to get that high-end look. So what you get here is just the insert, but then you can also pick from a massive selection of pillow covers, which those range in price, but I think all of them are under $10 a piece. And what I also like about these, since they are like a standard throw pillow size, is you can buy seasonal covers from other sites like Amazon for really inexpensive, and instead of just hoarding a bunch of different throw pillows, you can just hoard covers instead. You can just change the covers whenever you want to do a little decor switch. These are some of the cases that I just have stored in my closet. Obviously these are more wintry, Christmassy aesthetic cases, but I have quite a big collection. Next, I am talking about these hangers, which are called boomerangs. So these come in 3 different colors, which are black, white, and a wood finish. And you get an 8-pack of these for $7.99. And I am particularly a fan of these because they just elevate the aesthetic in your closet. They just look so much more tidy than just like standard plastic or wire hangers. I switched over to these when I moved into my old house and had my like closet room, and we still use these in our master closet. So they end up coming out to be about $1 a piece. And if you don't have a huge massive wardrobe, it's not like a huge investment, but it's just like a little thing that I feel like can make such a difference in your closet and clothes storage spaces. Moving on, we have the Variera, which I have recently shown in a video. This is a plastic bag holder and dispenser. I think most people have that bag full of bags in their house. So this is just a nice way to store them all. If I'm not recycling my plastic bags, I'll keep some of them on hand to use for the small waste baskets around my house. So I have one of these on each floor in a closet. This one I was able to pull off just because they do have these like sticky things to stick them on the wall, but they don't hold very well. So I do advise just putting some screws and hanging them up, which I need to do for this one. This comes in at $3.99, and it's just another one of those little things that can just take your closet or general organization to the next level. Also, part of the Variera collection is this waste basket. And I specifically like this piece because it is a wall mounted waste basket. This comes in at $5.49, and one of my favorite ways to use this piece is inside of a closet. I have one mounted on the inside of the door of my bathroom closet. These would also be great in a laundry room to mount next to your dryer to collect lint. Anywhere, especially where your floor space is limited and you need to work with your vertical wall space, this is a perfect product. Next up, I've got some Cubbies. This is a set of 6 drawer organizers, and these come in at $5.99. They come in a few different colors. I have them in gray here, but we also have them in white, and they are designed to fit perfectly in the drawers of the Malm dressers. I have 2 of, which are right behind me. We use them as like nightstands as well as dressers for storage. Upon a little bit further research on the Ikea website, it does look like these are being discontinued and they are being replaced by the Stuck collection. Look to be pretty much the same thing. They just offer a larger variety of shapes and sizes, but these are particularly perfect for putting inside dresser drawers and organizing small accessories or like socks and underwear. In fact, let's open these right now. You get 2 of each size. And as I am filming this video, they are still currently available on the Ikea website, but like I said, they look to be getting discontinued and replaced by those Stucks. So they come out flat and they just fold out like this. And then they have a little zipper in the bottom. It is structured, but also still like soft-sided, I guess. So Ikea has a huge selection of both faux and real plants. When it comes to faux plants and florals, I am very picky. I do not want anything that looks extremely fake. However, these little greenery pieces from Ikea I think look really nice, especially for the price. This is called a STOJA. There are a few different faux plants that have that name in the collection, but this one specifically, they call it an oregano plant on the description online, but I definitely think it looks more like a boxwood, so I'm calling it a boxwood. This comes in at $5.99. I probably own like 4 or 5 of these and use them around my house. I just think they have more of an authentic look to them. And then in the same vein as these little boxwoods, I also wanted to mention planters and pots and different containers. We've got a Fridful and a Drew Flatter. So these are both hyacinth planters, and these come in at $8 a piece. I really like these because they have that more traditional look to them, but they have a huge selection of different ceramic pots as well. I have a few of those, but I think these particularly look pretty high end and they look really nice with those little boxwood plants. And then I did want to make an honorary mention for this Topiary Plant, which is not under $10. I think this is a STOJA plant as well. This comes in at $16.99, which I really don't think I paid that much for these. I've had them for quite a few years. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them. I want to say I paid like $12 for them, but that, like I said, was a few years ago. But I really like the look of these. I think I would still be okay paying $16.99 because the quality is really nice. I think they look pretty authentic as long as you're not like staring at it up close. Even the like branch part of the topiary looks pretty real. And again, going back to that more traditional aesthetic, I think this really fits that style. These also look really nice in these hyacinth planters. Next, I wanted to give a shout out to the Marius Stool. And I guess I lied when I said I currently have all of these in my home. I no longer have this, but one of the first videos I ever made on YouTube here was a Ikea hack for this Marius stool, which comes in at $7.99. I really like this stool because it has so much DIY potential. Initially, I had used it as a seat at my makeup vanity in my old house. I spray painted the legs gold and I did a little DIY upholstery on the top of it, and I thought it looked really cute. It looked really nice. I have since then sold it with a vanity I repurposed, but for $8, I just think it's such a great little stool that you can do so many different things with. Moving on, I wanted to mention these magazine file holders. These are called the Jog. They come in a variety of colors. I did not see the white ones on the Ikea website. I've had these for over a year, but they have quite a few different selections for these magazine file holders. I use these in my office just to organize magazines. I've got some comic books in there. I've got different folders that hold paperwork that I need to keep. I keep a ton of different notebooks in there. It's just a really great office storage to hide the clutter. These ones even have little handles on them and an area to make a label for them. You get a 2-pack of these for $5.49. An alternative to these would be the STOJA collection, which they're not as like fancy as these. These have like the metal edgings and more of like a high-end luxurious feel, I guess, but the STOJA ones are a little bit more simplified. I know you can still get those. I also recently spotted a wicker version of these on my most recent trip to Ikea, which I think are new. I have never seen them before. Those are obviously fancier. That is called the Trumis. Those come in at $12.99 a piece, so those are a little bit more expensive, but overall I love these just because they are just such a great way to hide your paper clutter. Next up, I want to talk about some picture frames. I feel like recently Ikea has really started to step up their selection of picture frames. Previously, I felt like all of them were very minimal, modern, not necessarily my style, and now they've got quite a few new collections that have that more traditional edge profile. The collection that I specifically really like is called the Nope Hang. They come in both black and white. You can get an 8x10 for $4.99, a 9x9 for $9.99, and a 12x16 for $9.99. And then the last thing on my 10 under 10 list I wanted to mention were my dishes that I use in my kitchen. This set is called the Upplaga. We bought these dishes when we first moved into this house a few years ago, and they have held up so well. They're the classic white, but they've got this little edge detailing that I think just elevates the overall look. It's more of that antique-y traditional vibe, obviously, which I go for. The 11-inch plates come in at $6.99. The 9-inch plates come in at $4.99. The bowls are $4.99, and the deep 10-inch plate is $6.99. You can get an 18-piece set for $69.99. But when we bought ours, I know we did not buy the full set because we wanted different quantities of certain things. So I think we have a higher number of bowls and smaller plates. And looking at these dishes, there are very few utensil scratches. They've held up really well. They're still bright white. And it seems like these are gonna last us a really long time, which is great. And then I wanted to make one more honorary mention that is slightly over $10, and that is the Maslanda gallery ledge. This comes in 2 different sizes. 22 inches is $12.99, and 45 inches is $16.99. And I really love these because you can create a gallery style wall in your home. This just makes that super easy if you don't necessarily have the eye for that. And it's just really nice to be able to rearrange and switch out your frames and artwork as much as you want to without having to reconfigure a whole wall of art and pictures. Not only can you use these as a gallery ledge, I've seen people use them for nail polish, perfumes, beauty products, as well as like teacups and different small collectibles. I have one in my office that I display some different framed art pieces on, and my boyfriend Sam also has a few in his office as a gallery wall. If you're still watching the video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, and that means you probably enjoyed it. So please make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you. I make all sorts of lifestyle content videos, mostly focused on DIY and home decor projects. Give me a follow on Instagram as well. I have been much more consistent with posting on there as of lately. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.